Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my 19 in 2019 Project Pan finale. I have super exciting updates for you guys. I finished off / met goals on 9 products, which is super exciting, and then I'll be sharing with you guys the products I finished off throughout the year and then giving you guys the updates on the last few products that are left over. And yeah, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas because this video is going up after Christmas, so hopefully you guys all had a great Christmas. I did upload my 6 by Santa on Christmas Day, so if you guys have not checked that out, it will be linked down below. So if you want to know how I did in this project, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. Start off with the products that I finished off / met goals on. So I finished 6 products and I met goals on 3 other products. So the first product I finished off was this Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. So this was my intro, second update. I didn't put this in the beginning. So I think I put it in like the halfway mark, maybe around there. I'm going to start keeping track on stuff like that because when I roll stuff in, I want to know exactly when I put it in so I know, because I have no idea when I rolled this in. But as you can see here, I finished this off. That's just the plastic from the Quickie Contour Stick, and I finished this off. Again, it was to the first line, and I am all done. I am not one to cream contour or like cream highlight or anything. I felt like this was like a really nice like light wash of contouring shade on me. It's nice. It's not like I would go and buy this to cream contour again, but I had it in my collection, so why not finish it off? So happy I met my goal on that. I did finish off my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the light version. I think this was what was breaking me out, because you guys can tell I kind of have like acne scars right here. I was like breaking out around my mouth. I don't know if it was this or, you know, monthly duties for women, but I kind of feel like this was it because I've had this for a while. But glad to say I finished it off. When I put it in here, it was like just under the Smashbox sign. And I think I put this in the last update actually, because there's no other lines around here unless I did have it longer. Again, when I roll stuff in, I'm going to start saving when I roll them in. But another product that I finished off, this is super exciting as well. I finished off another lipstick. This is the Color Whisper by Maybelline in the shade Pinup Peach. Oh, let me get my little sheet here. So I had this since the beginning of the year. I had all this product, started up here and then just went down. And now this is all the way to the top. As you can see, there is all finished up. I was using this at night as cream blush. During the day, I thought it was really pretty for everyday use. I really like this shade a lot and super glad I finished it off. So I had quite a bit of product from my intro, you know. I think it was pretty much new. So another lippy that I used up this year. I think I used up 3, maybe 4 lipsticks this year. So I'm super happy with that. Next up, I finished off this Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. So when I put this in here, it was right here, then in my last update, and now it's all finished off. I'm not one to cut products open. I'm like, if I can't get to it, then I'm done. You know, I got my money's worth. But for some reason, like I would put it up in the light and I saw like those products still and I really liked it. So I decided to cut it open, and here's what the inside looks like. As you can see, it's definitely finished off. If you're wondering if you ever want to pan one of these, this has like a little ledge that goes up on the inside. So that's why I was seeing products like up high that there was still product. But now I know, so next time I won't be cutting anything open. I just really liked this primer. I thought it was really moisturizing and it was a good primer, so I decided to cut it open to get every single drop out of it. But I'm happy I finished this off as well. A facial spray I finished off was this Pacifica Rose Flower Hydro Mist. And as you can see, it's all empty. When I put it in, and then a couple updates, and now it's all done. Super happy to have this finished off. It wasn't really a favorite of mine. I did use this sometimes to just kind of add more hydration to my skin after my skincare routine, and then I also did use it sometimes to kind of just melt the powders onto my skin. So I did kind of use it for skincare and setting spray, but I wouldn't repurchase this. I don't really like rose scented stuff, so it worked. It did the job, but I wouldn't repurchase. And then the last product I finished off was this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder, and I got this in BoxyCharm, and as you can see, we are empty when I put it in here, and then the previous update, and now we are empty again. There's no more product in here. This was nice. I did like the cooling effect it gave. It didn't last very long after I kept like using it in this project. I also did find a few times that my under eyes looked darker when setting it. You don't get as much product as other powders in this either, so I wouldn't repurchase this. Again, I did get this in BoxyCharm, and I knew that the like cooling effect goes away super soon, so that's why I wanted to finish it off. But super happy I finished it. I'm excited. I finished it. Another powder I can add to my year-long empties. I'm super into trying to finish off products right now so I can do my year-long empties soon, and glad I can add this little baby onto that empties video. So the next 3 products I have for you guys are products I met goals on. So the first one is this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Weenie. And here is my pen right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Super excited for this. This was in this project since the beginning, you guys. I actually had another Super Shock Shadow in with this as well, which I'm happy I met goals on hitting pan. I never reach for these, and I never really buy them, but there was a point where I was buying them, so I'm trying to at least hit like pan on them before they dry out on me. So happy with that. Next up, my goal was to get till I couldn't sharpen this anymore, which I guess I met my goal on, because this is all that's left, is this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. It's just a black. So when I put it in here, this is where I was at. The first update, the intro, the first update, and now I had put it like this. And my goal was to use it up until I couldn't sharpen it anymore. And I actually can't, because this gray part actually twists. And I thought I was sharpening it because I was twisting it. And now like you can't sharpen it anymore because this bottom part is moves, so you can't really grip on it very well. So you can see I've been using it up. I did use it today to tightline the past couple days as well. And I kind of like scratched. It kind of hurt a little bit while like tightlining, just because I was kind of getting to the edges. So I really like it. That's what I was using it for, is just tightlining my waterline to kind of make the lash line really dark. And I would definitely put another like black pencil in next year's project pan. Hint, hint, I am doing a project pan next year. So actually I met my goal on this too. So I met goals on 9 products, 7 were finishing up, and 2 hit pan. Next up, you guys, I hit goal on my Mary Luminizer. I never thought I would. Actually went in to apply this to my as highlight today, and I opened it up and I looked and I was like, what? I had pan? So I had pan from the last time I used it, which I don't remember when it was. So here is, I don't know, I may have to insert a picture, but the top is crumbling. Let me just put my finger right there so they don't fall out. But look, I have pan. I was like, what? Like, I was so surprised when I opened this up to apply it today. I was like, I hit pan? Like, when? Like, when did I do this? But I hit pan. Super excited for that. And yeah, those are all of products from this round that I hit goals and met goals and hit pan on. So now on to a few more products that I was close, but not quite. First off, I have this Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I feel like I can count this as done, but I don't know. So when I put this in here, it was to right there. In my last update, it was there, and now I'm pretty much like down here. The wand can barely reach it. This is what the wand looks like. So it's not like super covered in concealer, so I feel I could technically call this done as well. And if I look inside, you can see that there's product like down here. To be honest, this is not like a favorite concealer of mine. I didn't really want to take the stopper off, but you can pretty much see inside with the stopper on. I don't know if you guys can, you can kind of tell, I think. So again, technically I could probably count this as done, but there's like a little bit of product on the wand. I don't know. I'm okay not counting it as done. I'm gonna keep on using it for the next few days just to kind of really be done with it. But I wouldn't repurchase this. Next up, another product I was almost done with and came a little too short. Started using this as cream blush, but here's my Kat Von D Lovecraft and what I have left over. I'm going to try to finish this off before the end of the year to count this as my year-long empties in my year-long empties video. But when I put it in here, it was to right there. And as you can see from my last update, I've actually used quite a bit of it. So not very much left, but I am going to finish this off, leave this in my everyday makeup drawer. I've been using this every single day the past 2 weeks as cream blush, and it's also what I have on my cheeks. Really been enjoying it. On my lips, it's actually like a matte finish, which kind of feels a little drying, but I don't know. I want to finish this off, so I'm going to leave it again in my everyday makeup drawer. Oh, let's do my other lipstick I had here. So this is my Bite Beauty Luminous Cream Lipstick in the shade Musk. Didn't meet goal on this. I wanted to finish this off. So this is where it was at, and then an update. And here is where I'm at now. I kind of marked it with the lipstick where you see the little lipstick mark is where this is at now. So I have used quite a bit of it, but again, not quite done with it. So I am going to include this in a probably Partners in Cream. Project Pan is like trying to use up liquid and cream products. This is made with natural ingredients, so I kind of want to get this used up and get it out of my collection. So didn't meet goal on that, but I've used quite a bit of it, which I'm happy for. And then I have another highlighter, which is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Illuminator in Gilded Honey. I use so much of this, but not quite pan. I was like, let me look and see, do I see a little bit of pan around here? Because I was surprised with the Mary Lou, but no. I feel like I use this one more than the Mary Luminizer, but no pan here. When I first put this in here, I believe all the lines on the highlight were on there. So I've made a lot of progress, but I didn't meet my goal, which is fine because I did meet goal on my 19 and 2019. So next up, I have the Studio Fix by MAC. This is the shade C3. I have so much pan, but again, I didn't finish it. Here is where I'm at. Not very much left over. I should definitely put this in next year's project pan to finish it off. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I really enjoyed this as just a powder foundation. It's nice. It has really good coverage, and it was good for like everyday use as well. So didn't meet goal on finishing this off, but I have a super huge pan. And then the last two products were eyeshadow palettes, and I think I'm going to do a Pen That face palette next year, so stay tuned for that. So the first eyeshadow palette I had in this project was the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2. And my goal for this was to hit pan on all of the shades. I only had 4 shades. These 2 were gone by the time I put this in the project. But as you can see, I finished this off, which was like a cream, like brow bone color. I have pan on that, and then I didn't hit pan on that, but actually I saw a couple of days ago I had pan on this. Can you guys tell? On this color right here. It's actually like a side-ish pan. It's really small, but I'm counting it. But again, it's this color right here. Oh, I think you can see it right there somewhere. But again, my goal was to hit pan on all of them, and the only one I didn't hit pan on was on Frisk. And you know, 3/4 of my goal was met, so not bad. I would like to finish this off eventually, but hit goals on 3 of them, which is good. Next up is my palette that I had. This is the Lorac Pro 2. My goal was to hit pan on 1 or 2 shades per update. I don't have any new pans in here. I did end up hitting goal on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades from in here. But my brown broke when it fell, and then I repressed it, and now it's like really falling apart again. The only one I really did like have a dip in is in this shade called Mocha, which there's a pretty big dip on that, but I didn't meet goal. I think there was only 2 times where I didn't have a pan and a new eyeshadow, but there was a couple of times where I had 2 pans, which is fine. Yeah, again, I'm gonna do, I think, a pan that face palette for next year. Oh, I still have 2 more products. I thought I was done. Next up, 2 products in the Chicathon were Hoola and Coralista, and I actually don't have pan on those, but on Coralista I have a really big dip. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's these 2 shades right there, and there's so, oh, you can tell right there. Look at that, like, dip. But yeah, no, my goal was just to hit pan on these 2, and I didn't do that, but I'm really happy that I used how much product I used on Coralista, so that's nice. And then the last product I didn't make my goal on was this foundation. I'm gonna leave this in my everyday makeup drawer and try to finish it off in the next like 5 days or so. Maybe I can finish it off for the end of the year. We'll see. This is a Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. I have mine in the shade Fawn. So this is an aerosol canned foundation. When I put this in here, it had 61 grams and now it has 49 grams. So I've definitely been using it. I don't feel like there's that much left in here. But how can you tell how much product is in here? You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to use this up now that I finished off the BB cream, the CoverGirl BB cream that was in my 6 by Santa. I can focus on this in the next week or so and try to finish it off. So we'll be doing that. So again, I did finish 9 products / met goals on in this update. The other only product I had just to hit pan on was this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Kush. I met this goal like a few months ago, 2 to 3 months ago. And it's a really nice, pretty silvery shade. You can see there is a pan visible. So this makes 10 products I finished. I did finish off the Smashbox Socho Coconut Primer Water. I also had finished off the MAC Fix Plus, the MAC Charged Water in this project. And then I finished off my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Really liked this. I also finished off my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder that was finished off. I had 2 more powders in here. I had the NYX Finishing Powder in Banana. Used it to set my under eyes. And then I also finished off my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Powder. I really like this as well. Finished off 2 primers. This one is the Stila One Step Correct. And then this one is the Kat Von D Locket Primer. I finished off the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, which I've had forever, which I also would like to include next year's project pan, an eyeshadow primer. Finished off this Tarte CC Corrector in Light Medium, Under Eye Corrector. As you can see there, all done. And then I finished off my Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche, which was a bronzer and highlight. I think I just had the bronzer in the project. I had finished off the highlighting side last year. And then, oh, another primer, which is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, which I actually really like. And then finished off 2 foundations, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. This is the old packaging, the reason why it was in this project. And then I also finished off my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. 2 foundations that I finished off this year, which is nice. So did you guys count those? Because I didn't. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24? What? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 9. Because I didn't count this the first time, so that's 25. I finished 25 in 2019, you guys. 25 in 2019? I like surpassed it. That's the reason why I was like trying to bust my booty. I was doing it more for my year-long makeup empties, not for this project pan. But I can't believe I finished 25 products / met goals on. Wow. I'm like shooketh. I can't believe it, but yay, you guys, I met 25 in 2019. I met my goal of 19 in 2019. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. I can't believe it. Like I knew I had met 19, but not 25, you guys. So next year I'm going to be doing 20 in 2020. I'm so excited. If I did 25 in 2019, I can definitely do 20 in 2020. Last year was the first year I did a project pan. So this one's actually my second year. So in 2020, it will be my third year of project panning, which I'm super excited about. Like my collection is big. I don't stop shopping, but I am trying to cut down on shopping in 2020 and also finish off products that I've had in my collection for a while and try to use them up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you're doing any project pans down in the comment section. Do you have a finale up or are you doing one for next year? Again, let me know down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy holidays and I will see you all very soon. Bye.